Good evening. My name is Adrian Brandon, class of 2011. While I may be meeting many of you for the first time tonight, some of you may know me as Mackenzie Brandon's little brother. Or if you've been attending this fundraiser for a while, you may recognize me as a waiter who accidentally mixed up polenta and placenta back in 2010. That was my bad. I was young. You know, redemption. We're good. Let me take you back to brace-faced, no lineup, tracksuit wearing, 12-year-old Adrian. I was in 6th grade, entering SAAS with dreams of being the next big athlete. As a Brandon, I felt that was my job. My father, brother, and sister all worked hard to break school records, win state championships, and be recruited to play collegiate ball. My path had already been set, and I was next in line. Throughout middle school, I stuck to the script and excelled in basketball, track, and soccer. As one of 2 black boys in my middle school class, it was easy to fall in line with being that familiar token black athlete. It was a comfort zone for me and seemed natural to those around me. At the same time, SAAS was tickling my curiosity for art. Even outside of art classes, I doodled extensively, and on bus rides to Starfire, I gave Sharpie tattoos to my classmates in exchange for chocolate milk. When it came time to choose a high school, I could go to other schools and play with future NBA players like my older brother did, or I could go to SAAS, play ball, and push myself to explore other interests like art. I chose SAAS. As I look back, I recall countless times that SAAS gave me real-life opportunities to create. In 8th grade, I designed the program for my moving up ceremony. In 9th grade, the class t-shirts for Spirit Week. In 10th, Peter Clark commissioned me to decorate his beloved Nalgene. And in 11th grade, I drew a mural, which was projected on a 40-foot screen for this exact fundraiser. But it wasn't until my senior studio art class, when I silk screened a self-portrait onto a sweatshirt, that I truly identified myself as equal parts athlete and artist. This wouldn't have happened without April Ferry nudging me to try a new medium. And this girl I was crushing on told me that she'd totally buy one, so I was like, okay. But sweatshirts with my face on them were being sold throughout the high schools in Seattle, and as strange as that was, it was a pivotal moment for me. If selling shirts I made with my face doesn't scream, Adrian Brandon is an artist, then I don't know what does. My box was exploded, and I could see a path for myself that included art. By the time I entered Pitzer College, I knew that my 4 years there would be filled with as many late nights in the gym as in the studio. As I became louder with my multidimensional identity, my art also grew louder, both in presentation and concept. I started painting walls and addressing issues that sparked conversation. I began understanding how art can be a tool to achieve change. After spending a year in Taiwan on a Fulbright scholarship, I set up shop in Brooklyn, where I currently live, work, and sell art on my website. And while I didn't quite notice it until I sat down to write this speech, much of my current art focuses on this very notion of multifaceted identities, celebrating paths and people that break free of boxes. My most recent piece is called Stolen, and it's about paths, precious lives, abruptly ended at the hands of the police. For each year these individuals lived, I colored for 1 minute. As I continue to pursue my art, I feel grateful to have grown up in a SAAS community that celebrated and saw all of me, that valued my voice, that pushed me to try new things, to take risks, and never asked me to leave a piece of my identity at the door. I walked into SAAS, brace-faced, no lineup, tracksuit wearing Adrian the athlete, and walked out a student, athlete, artist, with a path and with the confidence to pursue it. What I love about SAAS is how they're always creating new paths for students to explore. The new digital music program does just this, as it blends together technology and the arts. It is my pleasure to introduce to you all the digital music production, Stand Alone, Stop Song. Thank you.